collaboration will be critical here, and you're talking about just transition, climate change. How are you sensing, you know, growing appetite for this kind of world of collaboration in terms of the big ticket items and your own journey here?
I'll talk in the BITC context, and I'll talk in our own business. And I'm conscious the clock is running down very, very quickly. The low carbon group on sustainability within Business in the Community family, which I lead in conjunction with Dennis O'Sullivan, is probably a very good exemplar. Launched in 2018, 58 CEOs across a range of sectors have signed up to reducing Scope 1 and Scope 2 CO2 emission intensity by 50% by 2030. And frankly, and let's be very honest in this conversation today, it was a very modest ambition. And I respect people might have been concerned at the beginning of it. But we're all already waking up to the notion that we need to expand our ambition, move to Scope 3 emissions, including water, waste, and indeed just what you mentioned, Thomas, which is business travel, which really needs to be looked at. We've produced 2 annual reports. Our progress to date has been very good, but it hasn't been good enough. And ultimately, the aim is for all signatories to start thinking about science-based targets. And science-based targets ultimately ensure that the ambition actually matches the needs of the Paris Agreement. It ensures what we do is fully correlated with what Paris has asked us to do, and that we can deliver the outcome. And it does protect us from maybe some tokenistic and, one might argue, disingenuous approaches that company might deploy to look good, but actually not to be having an impact. So I would say to anybody in the 378 people who are on the call here, if you're not part of Business in the Community, or you're not part of the low carbon pledge, ask yourself why not, because there's no reason why you shouldn't be, particularly if you're serious about tackling climate change, etc. Secondly, collaboration is the future. This will be the defining decade of collaboration, in my view, and of partnership. And we in EirGrid, who have the ambition to have a power system that can handle practically 100% renewables, and just last Friday / Saturday, we were about 75%, including that what we were exporting to the UK. We can't do that without help. The technology involved will be world leading. We're out to find help, and we'll get some of the best people in the world to work with us. Delivering is about working together. It's about collaboration. It's about partnership. And we've put that center stage in our strategy.